Lo que hacemos hoy ya es parte del futuro. Perú, en PDAC virtual. Rumbo a Perumín. Llevar la innovación a otro nivel. Aurania Resources obtiene sus primeras concesiones en el norte de Perú. Chacana acelera su programa de perforación en Soledad. Regulus firma acuerdo de opción con Goldfields para ampliación superficial de Antacori. Citri Metal cerró el segundo tramo de colocación privada de acciones. Buenaventura procesará mineral de terceros a Orcopampa. Dinacor incrementaría en 47% sus ventas de oro en 2021. Newmont dará luz verde a Yanacocha Sulfuros en segundo semestre. Hochschild invertirá $7 millones en planta de ore sorting para Inmaculada. Barrick venderá Mina Lagunas Norte a Borop. Azincourt Energy acordó la adquisición de proyectos de litio y uranio en Puno. Sierra Metals informa mejores ingresos durante el cuarto trimestre del 2020. Chugang invertirá $309 millones en nuevo terminal portuario. Fidamar dona ambulancia que no puede ser entregada por burocracia.
Buenos días, amigos. Muchas gracias por estar acompañándonos otra vez en el noticiero de MinerAndina. Esta vez estoy muy contenta de tener a un invitado de lujo. Es Félix Lee, es el presidente de la Asociación de Prospectores y Desarrolladores de Canadá, el PDAC, que todos lo conocemos y por el cual vamos a conversar sobre la convención minera más grande del mundo, donde los peruanos solemos ir todos los años, como él recuerda, con nuestras chalinas rojas, y Perú es país auspiciador del evento, y la Cámara de Comercio Canadá-Perú está organizando una vez más esta delegación. Pero a diferencia de toda la vida, esto va a ser totalmente virtual. Así que Félix nos va a comentar un poco cómo han organizado esto, qué se viene, cuáles son las cosas más importantes. Hi, Félix. We are very pleased to have you in our newscast. How are you doing?
It's great to be here. Thank you for having me.
How are you feeling during these times?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm excited. It's almost PDAC.
Yes, this is almost PDAC. So we are also very excited and very curious about how is it going with PDAC this year. But before to enter directly to PDAC, how did the pandemic impact the exploration industry last year? Can you comment us a bit?
Well, as an industry, we were impacted very much like how other industries have been impacted. It's affected the way we do our work, how we go about interacting with each other, talking to each other. But I will say that as an industry, we're very used to working in remote places that are already quite difficult to work in. And so as an industry, I think we've reacted quite well. We've managed to adapt to COVID-19 and the new realities quite well. And, we're a very resilient industry. And, as an industry, we're moving forward. We're in business.
And do you think it's like other crises where the market it's going to cleanse the market? Maybe small companies are going to disappear or something like that?
Well, it's easy to think that. Here in Canada, mineral exploration and mining has been deemed an essential industry. And so that's basically allowed our industry to continue operating, exploration programs to continue going on. However, like everyone else, we're all mindful of the dangers of traveling and moving around. And so, we are very, very mindful of inadvertently, maybe carrying COVID-19 the pandemic into sort of northern and remote communities. So, that kind of impact has hit our business, but overall, in general, our industry continues to be busy. Our industry continues to be active in the field. So I haven't really seen very much in the way of companies disappearing or anything like that.
Okay. And the future, what do you think? Do you think it's going to be some changes in the future, or some new trends could emerge after the pandemic?
Great question. I think we're all kind of wondering what the new normal is going to be as a result of COVID-19. Personally, I think as an industry, we're all kind of going to go back. We're going to bounce back to almost doing things the way we used to do things. I think that will return quite quickly. Certainly, the prospect of sort of vaccines being rolled out holds the promise of us being able to return to normal, hopefully soon. And that will certainly be a benefit to our industry. Just being able to start to conduct business the way we've always conducted business, is going to be a good thing.
Okay, good news. Going back to PDAC, what are the main challenges of making such a large event virtually? The biggest mining event in the world. I can't imagine. How do you do?
Well, you know what? We've this year will be our 89th year as a convention, and every single one of those 88 preceding years has been an in-person event. So now the switch to virtual, it's been a big change for us. We have a fantastic convention team. They're very, very experienced, but the move to virtual is something new even for them. And so we've had to learn how to do things in the new way, and it has been. I'd be lying to you if I said it wasn't challenging. It has been challenging, but we're all very, very excited as to what the new format, the possibilities, the potential that new format holds, and so we're really looking forward to the convention coming in a few weeks. And unfortunately, I'm sorry that we won't be able to meet in person, but we'll be able to meet virtually.
But can you tell us one of the main challenge? What is maybe the most difficult thing, or the most not most complicated for you?
Well, I think the biggest concern we had was, how do you take what everyone comes to expect from a PDAC convention, which is networking, great content, being able to meet people, talk to people, learn from other people, see what's going on around the world. How do we effectively move that into the virtual environment? Very much 90% of the PDAC convention is all about meeting people. It's all about the networking. And so how do we facilitate networking in the virtual environment? And that really, I would say, was the biggest challenge. That was the biggest concern. And I'm happy to say that we have a fantastic, what appears to be a fantastic networking tool, matchmaking tool. So you can actually key in your interests, things that you would like to hear more about, topics that you like to discuss with other people, and the system will actually automatically make introductions. So you can actually meet people through. Actually, I think more effectively you're going to be able to meet people than you would. It's a lot easier to meet people virtually than it is in person.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So so last year we accounted around 23,000 face-to-face participants. But what is your forecast for this year? So in that kind of different way.
You know what? It's hard to make any predictions at this point, but we're again, one of the things we're most excited about the virtual format is, for the first time, people, it doesn't matter where you are around the world, what time zone you're in, geographically where you are in the world, you can attend the PDAC convention. And so for those individuals who may have always wanted to come to Toronto in March and attend the convention, but were never able to, maybe for the first time they're able to do so. And so we're really excited to find out, just as much as you're, what the end result is going to be and how many people we're going to have at the event. But it's going to be interesting.
Okay, and PDAC or the convention used to hear what's going on with the industry every year. And this year, what is the industry main focus so that the convention will pick up?
Well, certainly COVID-19, I think, will be very much at the top of mind for many attendees. It certainly is for myself and many of my colleagues working in the industry. Seeing how COVID-19 has impacted our industry, how others are adapting, what others are doing, that maybe we can learn from them. But certainly everything else in terms of sustainability program, the capital markets program, the indigenous program, the student and early career program, it's all there. It's all going to be there. So everything that you've come to expect or have known coming out of the convention, it's all going to be there. So yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yes, and how about the financing? PDAC used to have a financing session, very interesting, but can you tell us some highlights of it, not only for financing, but also for the agenda in general?
Well, I can't, I don't have a great deal of details for you, but I can say that the capital markets program is going to be there. There's going to be some very interesting presentations, which I'm sure will be of interest to you and to your viewers. So, I encourage you to attend that program. But from where I'm sitting, I'm president CEO. Not only I'm the president of the PDAC, to be sure, but I'm also the president CEO of a junior exploration company with projects in Manitoba. And so financing certainly is very important to me, and our ability to raise funds to ensure that my exploration program can go forward. And what we're seeing in the markets at present is actually quite a healthy market for mining stocks. And we've also seen, a fair uptick overall in gold price. Maybe not quite recently, but just generally speaking, gold price has been up. And we've also seen an uptick in copper price. And so I think that bodes very well for really kind of the outlook for 2021 when it comes to sort of mineral exploration and mining finance. Money is out there, money is being raised. So, and so I think, what you can expect to see at the PDAC convention is going to be, again, I think you're going to see a lot of interest in from investors, from funds, as to what projects are out there, what companies are doing. And, I really don't see very much of an impact, that the current pandemic has had really on the financing environment overall.
Okay. Well, about Peru. Peru was the first country mining sponsors, and every year over year, we still are. So, and this year is our binational bicentennial. It's correct. It's something special for Peru. Something special. Not networking ceremony session. Can you tell us?
Well, firstly, congratulations to Peru. Fantastic milestone for the country to reach. And we're very excited that Peru, of course, is and remains a country sponsor of the event. We're very, very blessed to have Peru's support, and we look forward to ongoing support from Peru. In terms of formal events, the Peruvian delegation always has events planned, and I think this year will be no different. So I think it's going to be very, very exciting to see what the Peruvian delegation has planned for the PDAC convention to celebrate your bicentennial.
Okay. Well, let's going. I wonder, no. So when somebody is president of so important event and has also personal feelings, what would your feelings what would you make feel very satisfied when the PDAC ends?
Well, firstly, this PDAC will be my last one as its president. You know, obviously, for me, I very much want to see the virtual event be a big success, and I'm certain it's going to be. I'm just really very excited about the move to the virtual format. I've been attending the PDAC convention now for, I think it's something like 34 years straight. I haven't missed a single convention. When I first started coming to the PDAC convention, it was a very small event, maybe 600 people maximum.
Oh, wow.
It was entirely within the Royal York Hotel. And then I remember when we made the move in the 1990s to the convention center, and we took up a very small part of the convention center, and we've grown since. Now we take up pretty much the entire convention center for the event.
Yes, I know.
And now we're moving into the virtual space. And so, you know, I've been there every step of the evolution of the event, from when it was a very small event through to the move to the convention center, and now the move to the virtual space. And so it's very, very exciting. I'm very proud to be the president of the PDAC during this time. And so I guess to answer your question, it doesn't really matter what happens. You know, the number of attendees, it really doesn't matter. It's just, you know, if everyone enjoys themselves and has a great experience with the virtual event, I'm going to be very, very happy. You know, the virtual event, this is not the last time we will host this. I'm certain the virtual event will become a permanent part of future PDAC conventions to come. So, you know, what we're doing today is part of the future.
Yes.
So it's exciting.
Maybe we can imagine in the future a mixed event, no? Face-to-face and virtual, so we can the complete world together.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes. Well, Felix, really a very great conversation. Thank you so much to be with us. So stay a few seconds to close the program. Thank you. Bueno, amigos, ha sido la conversación con Félix Lee. Muchas gracias por atendernos. Nuevamente los invitamos a suscribirse a nuestra publicación semanal. Vamos a tener lo último sobre exploraciones y las convenciones, y también participen de la edición especial PDAC ProExplo dedicado a esta interesante y fascinante industria. Muchas gracias y hasta la próxima oportunidad.